What's up, guys? Oh man, I had this, dude. I sold it like here after this candle. I didn't rebuy it. What was the alert I got for this? Got Oh yeah, I didn't buy this either. CST 102.82 highs. That was the buy. Buy here, buy here. And then 283, 280, 238. Yeah, I didn't buy it. Ah, fucking bitch. Why the fuck did I not take these alerts? I don't know. Bitcoin needs more time, dude. I'm just gonna hard reject here. But Ethereum might make it past this 2600. Look at this. This is why this is like hourly setups sometimes are scrubs. Look at this shit. It's such a bait. More pain for lunar chasers. Oh, that's why. Okay, this was Friday. When did this launch? What time exactly did this launch? Oh, this is Friday afternoon, West Coast time. Yeah, yeah. Uh, oh, you're in New Zealand? Is that what NZST means? A launch from New Zealand. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what? This is going down? Come on, dude. Stop acting like a little bitch. Yeah, it looks like it was in the afternoon for me, so after market close, basically. But doesn't matter. No, I do not. Is it moving still? I mean, I have an alert on it, but oh yeah, look at that. That's not really a setup, dude. But yeah, I got an alert for it, like here, 55, 66. But no, I don't take that. This is a good setup. This is the only thing I bought today. Ah, I can't buy this right now. Dude, look at this. Oh, what? Oh, no. No, no, no. Dude, look at what a piece of shit this stock is, man. Crazy. The fake out. Looks like gets wider, really? What a piece of shit. Oh man. 1% spread. Nah. Oh, this is so good though. Look at this. Dude, my mouse is out of batteries. Please stop going down. Yeah, it's not ideal. Biohaven spread was actually pretty shit too, but whatever. I bought it anyway. Dude, why am I not in these, man? I don't like this. What the fuck? What setups do you trade, man? What do you think? What kind of setup do you think it is? Why is it a setup to you? Well, I mean, why is it not a setup is it's like a negative question. Why is it a setup is a better question. Because I don't really see why it is a setup. It's like more difficult to like explain a negative, you know what I mean? Like a lot of reasons. Well, I don't use a hard stop in general. I have a low of day alert here, and if it cuts it and does, if it undercuts and doesn't reclaim, then I should just cut it. But look, the spread is getting better now. Like this is a setup on TEM. This is a setup here and a setup here, but I didn't buy it here. Yeah, yeah. I mean, lows are important, but sometimes I'll cut before lows, like I did on CEG, because this never hit lows. Obviously, I just cut this because it looked like it was kept finding supply up here. Oh well. And I didn't really want to be in this anyway, because well, I mean, I feel stupid about it now, because this kind of grinds. Like this used to be like 1 or 2 ADR. No, I'm not mad. I'm just like, you gotta ask, like, that's not the right question to try to ask why it's not something. I don't want to go through that. Tell me why you think it is a setup, and I'll give you my take on that. Oh, I guess it's going $1 now for the spread? Yeah, no. Yeah, but this is a beautiful chart on the hourly. It's one of the best charts out there. But it's just, the spread sucks. Apparently the spread on futures is getting really, really bad right now. Not that you should care about that too much, but all the generally it's not a good sign. Yes, yes, spread is very very wide. The order book is shallow. Yeah, but like this is yeah, it's just not enough, I think. I want to see like one more significant lower high, or excuse me, higher low on this. Like this is a higher low, maybe a retest of 50, but it's just not, it's also not, you're right, it's not tight. It's just not a good setup. It's just not enough. You can look it up. Some fucking bear post on Twitter, unfortunately. It's interesting. Which I like again, you shouldn't pay attention to that, but you know, whatever. Uh where is it? I don't know. I just saw like a chart of like yeah, future spreads and correlated with market pullbacks by some like perma bear on my For You page. I wouldn't think too much about it. I mean, I don't trade futures. Maybe one of you knows better than me. Where's this? Okay. Well, I just searched ES futures spread. There's always posts about this. You probably can ignore it. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's not a big deal. I mean, the flags are just different groupings. It could be, I use the same color for different things, but I switch it up. Don't overthink it. I mean, if you're looking at the stocks I have, I'm sure you can figure out what the groupings are, right? As tight as it can be. I mean, I don't think it's like the spread right now per se. It might be like average spread or order book depth. I don't know. I'm not. Forget about it. Forget about it. It's not a big deal. There's always some bearish shit going on. Yeah, like even if it is a sign of like topping out, don't you still want to be long for the blow off? I know you're kidding, but no, I think I've cured my bearish virus. I gotta move this Savo. I got baited into this, dude. I bought it at 31 and held it till like here. Stupid. This is definitely a stock to watch though, but I just don't think you need to rush into this. If you bought it like here, yeah, you're chilling. Oh man. Yeah, I think I sold this here. This is so slow. There's just nothing to trade, and so I went like full port this shit, or like almost full port on this day. Or no, I got shaken out this day. I bought it this day, rebought it. These are my positions here. Normally I don't have this little section here, but this way I can close it. These are all positions. Because this list is getting long now. Yeah, it's choppy and slow. But I mean, if you're like a value kind of guy, you should buy Baba, I suppose. Because what Baba has like twice the revenue as Amazon, but it's like a fifth of the valuation. Yeah, one is just like priority stuff, positions on priority stuff. Two is like lower priority, but higher than three. This is basically my backwatch list. Um, doesn't mean sometimes I'll take something on here if I get an alert and I like it, but mostly three is stuff that I don't really want to trade though, but I want to watch. So I have a lot of things that did I remove 10 cent? No, I need to put this back. Like this stock I gotta watch. This is a very important stock. So is Baba actually. I might as well put this back on here. These are the two most important Chinese stocks. No. Yeah, these are the sectors I have as hot right now, but also like I don't really look at like I just kind of know what's going on, right? You should know that this like VEGF slash PD1, PDL1 stuff is hot in bio after the summit thing. And you should know that these are the stocks to watch. TIL, SSMT, and BNTX, right? These are the three stocks going off of this PD1 shit. I think it's the most promising, I guess, bio trade coming up. I just wouldn't rush into this. But this is very constructive. Weekly chart sucks, but you know. Summit was really good, but I think this one needs to sell off pretty harder. Like it just liquidity is being used to exit, right? Look at this. This is needs more selling. I mean, iPhone has been like kind of like pointless upgrades for a while now. Ever since Steve Jobs kicked the bucket, Apple hasn't released a good product. I have an iPhone. Oh, yeah, I think I have an iPhone 13. I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, just upgrade to whatever you want. I'm gonna stay. I'm just like I'm just stuck in this Apple ecosystem. I pay for, you know, storage and all that shit. I mean, you don't need me to tell you this. The Google is definitely a better deal. Yeah, I mean they're lagging behind. Look what Huawei's doing. Yeah, 'cause it's a brand thing, dude. They have a good brand. I have Apple products. I'm not trying to, you know, just know what it is. You're buying an app. Yeah. It's different. It's different for like the computers, 'cause like, you know, MacBooks are better for certain things, right? Like if you're a programmer, it's nice looking hardware, yeah. And like if you're a musician, most of the software runs better on Mac. I mean, their operating system is technically open source because they have to make it free because it comes from a BSD, right? I tried to install Mac OS on a custom PC once, and it was like such a fucking bitch. I just ended up wiping the partition. Not worth it. Time to demote this. Such a shame. Yeah, I thought I was so smart for buying Oclo and okay, actually these are okay. Well, chasers are gonna get fucked. Yeah, nano nuclear trades like a piece of shit, which it is. Yeah, whoever asked the question about TEM, like look at nano nuclear. This is kind of what you're gonna get, right? If you like try to buy, like okay, you want to see some double bottom type action before you buy it generally. Especially when it's done something like this, like there's already been a lot of distribution. So this needs to come back. Either retest like 44 or at least retest a 50-day. Look at this stock is such a piece of shit too. Look at this, dude. This is so cursed. Look at these wicks here. Jesus Christ. Oh damn. Very nice. Uh no. I don't I mean I saw that news too, but no. I'm pretty sure it's for this. Yeah, I know it had the news on the same day. And I had that marked at first, but it is this. Uh, maybe both, but I think the summit news is the bigger news. As far as I know, it's just these three stocks though, and this is probably the one I'm gonna trade. I was long this from like here, but I cut it here. Yeah, I mean that was kind of erroneous. It's just a starter, but like yeah, let it range out. God, I hate this weekly though. Oh no, what the fuck? That's what I was talking about earlier. That's the same news. It's the PD1 slash VEGF antibody news. Yeah, I trade crypto, just not. There's nothing good in crypto most of the time besides Bitcoin and Ethereum. But I did trade Doge, SHIB, Bonk recently, right? But these shitcoins, see, they went like it's like every 2 years they'll make a run. So I don't keep a lot of money in the crypto exchange. Yeah, I need to move my money to Kraken actually. But when crypto goes, it's like free money. But yeah, you could kind of figure out what like when this all went when Bitcoin was really making the big run. Yeah, but cancer oncology, that's not like really a theme necessarily. It's like you have to get into specific types of catalysts. and like which drugs are competitors of which drugs, what has the potential to like, what kind of news has the potential to carve up more market share for something that is like what am I trying to say? Like the Merck news, right? Because the Merck drug might not be that as good relative to this, all of a sudden there's like potential there, right, for misvaluation by the market. Yeah, or like a paradigm shifting thing like Ozempic, obviously. Like Ozempic was a really good trade. Um, it still can be. Uh, Cancer is just pretty general because it's such a big problem. And it's so common, especially in America. There's a few things you might want to watch out for though. What's in terms of what is there is some like big lung cancer trial in China. Maybe it is the PD-1 thing. I remember seeing news about this. It's either gonna get banned here or they're gonna some company's gonna copy it. Same with the diabetes cure. It's gonna get banned in America to protect Eli Lilly. Or yeah, some company's gonna try to steal it. Yeah, is Viking Ozempic or is it just obesity though? I forget. Oh, this also had heart condition. Yeah, yeah, but they do Wegovy. No, they do. They. But yeah, like I'm not a biotech guy, so sometimes understanding it is a little bit iffy for me. Like like things that treat the same thing, like Wegovy, right? Semaglutide, let's just call it by the real name, and NASH drugs, right? They might be inversely correlated because if you treat your obesity, you don't have NASH anymore. Like Rhythm is a NASH drug, but this is still going up. No, dude, I'm not gonna fucking try Wegovy. Dude, that's like it's so fucked up how commonplace it is to get Ozempic injections. You can get it through Hims now. People are using it that don't really need it. No, I'd rather not do that, dude. Even if it was like oral form. It helps you focus, apparently, or like, 'cause um, it prevents, it helps your, your compulsions. So there's some tech companies that are like paying for their employees Ozempic treatments. Like my buddy got it from the company I used to work for. I mean, he lost 30 pounds in like fucking a couple months, so good for him. But no, no, of course people are gonna use it responsibly. But like you're gonna, you want to lose weight, so to speak. You want to be healthier. It's really just a lifestyle change, isn't it? Most people aren't gonna be willing to do. So if they get off Ozempic and they get back to eating unwell, it's gonna be the same shit like as Atkins. Dude, I'm gonna get stopped out of this. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I'm sure there's side effects. I just don't really know about that shit. No, I mean it's just like why bother? If I'm gonna put something in my body, I want to know what harm it's gonna do to me. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's why I don't vape anymore. I mean, obviously I always knew it's probably is bad, but that shit is so addicting. Yeah, I haven't vaped much. If I go no, I've been smoking. So if I know I'm gonna be drinking or like doing drugs and I know I want like nicotine, I've been bringing I got like a couple boxes of these Monte Cristo cigars. They're like well, they're cigarillos. They're mini Monte Cristos. I just smoke those. It's pretty good. Yeah, so at least with tobacco, smoking tobacco, you know what the harm is. It's a known harm. So although I did smoke a lot of vape in Europe, I forgot about that. But no more. No more. No more vape. Yeah. Yeah, the vape is a problem because yeah, you can just smoke it anywhere. What is this is not fun. This is gonna be one of those times where it like violates lows several times and gets bought up end of day. The problem I have with this is super iffy. The high volume on this bar, I really don't like that. Even though it might be like due to just FOMC. I mean, there's a lot of shares exchanging hands in like this small range. It's more volume than this big bar. Look at that weird anomaly. This is the Zach Morris pump? Dude, what the fuck? Well, after they threw out the case, he went right back to pumping. I believe it's this stock. It might be a different one, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. Someone needs to just fuck that guy up. I mean, I'm not a legal expert. I don't know why they didn't convict him, but now it's just Twitter, I guess. Yeah, this country's cooked for that. It needs to be damn, I guess this is going. I really hope someone that lost money on his stocks just goes like crazy and just you know, does some stuff that's gonna get me banned on Twitch for saying out loud. That guy deserves it. That guy's such a fucking prick. Do I need a what the MSC? Oh yeah, that's not bad. Dude, when this was people were calling this a semiconductor name back here. God, like this, like people are supposedly good traders. People like what the fuck? Not a semiconductor name. That just annoys me. Wow, really? Yeah, I guess in retrospect, it was always well, yeah, it's funny, right? Because why the fuck is it even called superconductor anyway? It's got nothing to do with superconductors, right? It's just like a power grid company. But there was like maybe like 1 week where everyone was, all these retards were believing in it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was actually shorted on this day, but I got shaken out. And I didn't re-short. But it was always strong because it had its own news flow, right? Like I was watching it from here. I didn't trade it. Dude, come on, man. I usually like to trade things that trade over $20 million volume on average. But my filter is only for 5 million because yeah, for scanning reasons. Like if something gets $5 million volume in the first 30 minutes and it comes up on my scan, it's probably gonna trade enough the rest of the day, right? Like Oklo is actually pretty thin. Usually trades like 14, yeah, that's below. But on this day, it first 30 minutes traded $28 million volume, so you know it's gonna be good. Okay, I think you just gotta be patient right now. Try not to get overexposed or chopped up. Well, both, man. Yeah, both. When I had a smaller account, I also did not like thin names. Like I don't think I was ever comfortable trading anything below $10 million volume. But yeah, of course, dollar volume isn't everything, right? There's like TPL, right? Like this thing is well, this had a split, I guess. But this used to trade like it used to be like several $1,000s a share, and yeah, it just traded very thinly, but it was technically dollar volume liquid. Wow, this is actually going. Yeah, exactly. Like just because it's thin and I guess it's it's like it meets your liquidity requirements doesn't mean you should trade it. You want to see how something behaves. Dude, come on, man. Don't. Oh my God, really? What do you mean by that? I don't look at the RS indicator in general, dude. You just mean what's strong? I mean, yeah, sometimes. But for swings, it's not as big of a deal. Cause like, yeah, cause you'll see things recover last like hour, 2 hours of trading when during a pullback. This day, the 17th. I tried it here, here, and here. Yeah. Well, yeah, like for Oklo versus NNE, I don't really care because NNE is just kind of trades, does its own thing. Uh, they're all kind of correlated right now anyway, right? Like all of these names. So it's not a big deal. But NNE, I just don't really want to trade. Because NNE is like, yeah, it's just too thin. The spread is not good. There's just certain there's certain stocks that I just, well, I did trade APLD, but like I don't, it was a mistake. I don't like these type of stocks. Like, look how it behaves, man. Fuck it. Fuck, I don't want this. Look at this day. Or if you want to trade these, you kind of have to maybe size down and buy pullbacks. I don't know, man. It's just like starters. I don't really think about the percent risk, but like obviously I take less. I take a very small cut if I do take it, like less than like a quarter percent maybe. Mm, best trade year to date, definitely SMCI, man. SMCI and GME were probably my best trades this year. GME, I got like I milked two really good trades out of it. I went size on GME. Traded it here. Well, actually, I was long it here, but I sold it here and then rebought it here. Bought it, started buying again here. That was it. I tried it again here, I think, or here, but I don't really do much. Crypto trade is pretty big for me. I cut all of these from like I cut MicroStrategy from here. Coin I bought this day and this day. GameStop was setups, dude. GameStop, go back and study the chart. There's some great setups. Yeah, there's great setups, dude. Great setup with a great catalyst. Look at the intraday, you'll see it. This was buy off of this level first. This one, I used to post on like this Discord. This is what I mean. People like don't like people like when I was buying this, no one liked this at all. It's just like, ugh. People didn't really start buying it like normie traders until like here. What else did I trade? Mara, but this wasn't as good. I missed this here. I got shaken out. I got shaken out here. Ugh, fucking pain in the ass. Actually, I think I bought MSTR end of day here, and I bought more midday here. Hood was in this. So I just bought it here and just held it. Oh wow, this is nearing highs again. Yeah, yeah, I do. Very rarely. Well, I did it for a firm post market here, but not full size. Oh man, come on, man. Ugh. Am I down today now? Yes, I am. Shame. This is brutal, man. BNTX holding up the best. What the fuck? Dude, what does WYT mean? What do I think? GLMD? No, yeah, what was this news again? I mean, I'm not gonna trade this. Yeah, I kind of hate it. Morning push sell off. I mean, it's yeah, it's getting tighter. But most of the time, I'd rather not touch this. But I'll set an alert because like these are pretty deceptively thin. It's what market cap is 6 million, dude. Like, yeah, come on, man. Yeah, it's just it's not worth it for me. I'm not saying don't trade. Oh, it's just a Nash name. I'm not saying don't trade it. I'm just saying, you know, it's not really my thing. I'm in a drawdown most of the year. Yeah, that's just how swing trading works. Not necessarily a small drawdown. I like a 30% drawdown at most this year. It just sucks. Cause sometimes I'll up my risk and I'll be wrong, right? And I'll do that several times in a row. But yeah, I mean, you just have to understand that's what's gonna happen. That's fine. It sucks. It sucks. Yeah, just like I traded them before. There's like certain situations where you'll see like a shit code behaving really, really well. Like intraday, over the course of like 2, 3 days, maybe, on the 10-minute, 30-minute charts. And I'll trade it those times. Like serve, if you go back and replay serve, You'll see how well it behaved this day, and then the next 2 days is a little bit less liquidity, but it started behaving really well, obviously, on this day. But day one, this was super, super liquid. I didn't trade it day one, but you could just tell it was just. Yeah, and again, I'm not saying don't trade them. I'm just saying I don't really like it. What was the other one? Like ICCT, right? This one? You remember this? I think I longed it end of, yeah, August 29th. I bought it this day. This is the one that went to like 40 after hours on this after here. I sold it this day though. But yeah, this behaves so well. This is the one that fucking I don't remember what the issue was, but there was some weird NASDAQ issue with this stock. Uh, around last August, about a year ago or over a year ago, and what the fuck was the issue? But it was like some listing thing. But anyway, this is like a black swan event here. It set up like a bunch after hours after this day too, and you could just trade every single flag. GME was the same actually. GME on this day and this day, you just buy every single flag and you made money. This day, not so much. This day only had the one setup, but this day shook a lot of people out too. Oh yeah, no, someone asked about this was probably one of my better trades. I bought CGC on day one this day. This was a great trade for me. And I bought it on this day. But I kind of held a bunch of it down to here. This was such a good trade, yeah. A lot of people got shaken out on day two. Fucking scrubs. No, I don't really look at EPS. I generally want to see if it's a beat or not, but like, no, I don't consider numbers that much. But I do look at them sometimes. So I'm not going to say I don't look at all. But I look at them when I want to see why a stock is going up, right? Like, is a stock going up because it actually makes money? Maybe that's why. But I just don't think there's a big edge in that. I know traders that look at numbers for every EP or every gap, and they're like, what, up 20% on the year? Like, what? Okay. But yeah, like this stock, for example, obviously there's something going on here, right? Classic can slimmer. Yeah, that's like that's too broad of a question because I think it depends on a lot of the context. Like, there's really just themes. What is the most compelling narrative? What's the most compelling theme? Is it early into the theme? Is it late into the theme? Out of those thematic stocks, what kind of setup is it, right? Is it like let's say, is it a high tight flag out of a stage one base? I'll give you an example. Like Bitcoin. This is a great example, right? Like this is obviously after here it's like bottomed out already. And this is the first 2 month long base. And it had a failed breakout and a failed breakdown. Both of these are A plus setups. I actually think it looks better on BitX. This kind of this kind of like channel out of a big base like this is a 5-star setup. Now if it's here, this is loose and it's a later stage, right? It's not as good. Um, but yeah, it's got to be something with like potential, you know. You want the retards to be buying at the top. That's why themes like space are so good, because it's a really compelling thing. It's cool, you know. Fucking Redfin, dude. Come on, man. But yeah, there's a lot of things to consider, right? So it's not that simple of a question. You don't want to overcomplicate your stock selection either, but like if you're just looking for like the best looking flags and that's all you're looking for, you're not gonna make money, period. Oh, yeah, of course. Less overhead, tighter, you know, liquid, good volume. It's all good. No, but the thing is, you can't take them out of context. It's all like together. Things add up. All these hints add up
to a trade. There is no pure technical. I don't. I understand what you're trying to ask. It's just not really. It's not really the point. Like it's the sum of the parts is greater. Bases are the most important thing. But like this had all the big green volume bars on the weekly, right? The reason I still didn't like this is because I didn't know it was gonna do this. I thought it was gonna do like just grind higher. But here we go. So like all of what you're saying is what I look at. Yes, all of it. You cannot separate them though. Anything on its own doesn't really matter. Yeah, same with the other way, by the way, like negative things, warning signs. You just add it all up, and you consider the pros and the cons, and you make a decision. Fucking, what the fuck, man? I should just cut this when I go back to break even. I have 47 on this, I think, a little over 47, but I didn't think it was gonna reject so hard here. Trading is just non-stop pain, guys. I'm seeing a lot, you know what? I am seeing a lot more compass open house signs and for sale signs in my neighborhood. It's always some good reinforce what do you call confirmation bias. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a thing, yeah, for sure. Well, realtors definitely pay attention. Yeah, it might just be a West Coast thing. I don't know. Maybe California then. Are you in Washington or Oregon? Are you in Seattle? Compass should be in Seattle, no? Yeah, Compass should be in Seattle. No, we don't joke about that. Oh man, it's all love, like Kendrick said, dude. Yeah, I love Seattle so much. Such a pretty city, dude. I love all of Seattle. I love Cap Hill. I love Magnolia. Except for Bellevue. I don't really like Bellevue, but that's not really Seattle. I love Columbia. Bellevue is just too far from things. If I wanted to live like more suburban vibes, I moved to Columbia in Seattle. Is that what it's called? The neighborhood next to that big ass park that juts out. But I think I would just I almost moved to Cap Hill. If I didn't move to LA, I was gonna move to Cap Hill or something. I was either gonna move to Cap Hill or I was gonna try to buy a house in what's it called? What's the neighborhood near Seward Park called? Is it Columbia? Columbia City, that's what I was looking, yeah. West Seattle I like too actually, but it also when I was there last I was living there for like well not living I was like staying there for like 2 months. The bridge was closed, so you had to go all the way around. It's open now, right? But no, not 2 liters. I like Magnolia too. I can't afford Magnolia. Okay, this is gonna stop me up. Should I cut it? Fucking bitch, dude. Oh well. Yeah, Queen Anne Cap Hill, Mercer Island. Where is that? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But that's also, yeah, it's not bad. But it's just too far to get to like to go out, you know. No. The furthest I like maybe like Fremont area. But that's even like then that's fairly close to the bridge. That area is pretty nice too. But I'd want to be close to like downtown Cap Hill, right? I was settled down. True that. True that. Do you also I also spent some time in whatchamacallit, Olympia, dude. Olympia I did not like as much as I thought I would. But I do love Olympic National Park. Man, it's so fucking beautiful there. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do because it was raining. And it was raining pretty hard, and there's a storm. I like went. I did some cross country skiing at like Hurricane Ridge, and that was about it. But and I drove around and did some hiking in the rain. But I wanted to like bike around the park. It's too wet. Yeah, Olympia is like it's got hipsters and drug addicts, I guess. It's not. It doesn't feel like there's a lot going on. I'm so tilted by this. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, no, if I was gonna, I'd rather just live in Portland than if I'm gonna go to Olympia. I'd rather, just same vibe. I also do really love Portland, but feels a little bit depressing. There's too many white people. I was a software engineer. I was a software engineer for 8 years. Oh man, look at this lunar. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to sit this out after it gapped up. Ugh, so much pain. No, I'm not gonna have a FAQ. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a big internet personal, like a big trading personality person. I mean, I just like doing this because it's fun chatting with people because it's fucking lonely. No, I mean, if you got a good price on Lunar, I'm not saying you should be worried. I'm just glad I would be pissed if I bought it because I would have bought it probably like here, like eights. This is my last alert that I was gonna be like maybe I'll buy it and then I didn't. Leavenworth. I just looked that up. No, I haven't been here. Bavarian style village? What the fuck is that? Crazy ass town, dude. They laid off my whole fucking team. No, it was a meeting. I knew what was happening because there was reorgs going on, and then as soon as I saw HR in the call, I knew we were getting laid off. But I really hated that job. I was super stoked. Um, and I actually did look for another job for a bit before deciding to just trade. I was gonna work for. I mean, I'll just tell you because I didn't. I was gonna go work for Snapchat, and then yeah, I decided not to because they were gonna make me go into the office 4 days a week. The very Leavenworth. I don't know if my girl would be down with that kind of thing. That seems too. No, I mean it looks cute. It's just there's like a Dutch town like this in California, but I don't like Bavarian food, man. Okay, I hope David isn't on the call because he'd be upset, triggered by this. But like Weisswurst. I'm sorry, I was looking forward to that. It was super mid. Best food in Germany was the Duna, dude. Anyways, looks like a cute town, but yeah, maybe someday. Well, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they were bad, but just mid, It was just mid. It was I didn't have like nothing was horrible. Okay, like the pork knuckle, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Currywurst, not bad, but the Duna was fucking bomb. Well, Bavarian beer is good though. Bavarian beer is better than the Berliner Pilsner and shit like that. But in general, I'm just not impressed with like Northern European food, I think. It's just not it's just fucking I'm sorry, it's mid. Same with like Scandinavian food. It's like it's not horrible, but yeah, it's not my favorite. Like like what the fuck did the Dutch eat? Like pickled herring, I don't know, man. The Mediterranean countries got better food. Like, the places where they actually have like sun and agriculture. Like the best food I had in the Netherlands was Surinamese food, like from the colonies, or Indonesian food. Right? Uh, no, there's other things. Like yeah, like pork knuckle, like I was saying. I don't know, man. Or Fleisch salad. Look up Fleisch salad, German meat salad. That shit is nasty, dude. Fleischsalat. Yeah, it's called yeah, well, Duna is now German. Yeah, Duna is pretty much at this point. There's more Duna in Berlin than maybe like even Istanbul. Yeah, Spätzle isn't bad either. I'm telling you, it's not like I hate it. It's just it was mid. Yeah, man, I fucking miss the Duna, and I can't. It's not the same here. It's like you got shawarma here. It's not the same. And of course, like this is I gotta clarify, like my favorite city is in Europe is Berlin though. It's like oh yeah, right on. Where did you live, man? Or where were you staying? I mean, when you're in Berlin. Oh yeah, Berliner is a donut. I know. Yeah, it's the fucking JFK. Ich bin Berliner. Because well, most of the time I was actually in Mitte, but it's southern Mitte, so like Prenzlau. Yeah, yeah, no, right on. I didn't go there much. I was spending most of my time in Kreuzberg and Neukölln, naturally. Um, but yeah, Berlin is an incredible place, man. I really, if I were to move to any European city, I'd move to Berlin. Okay, where else did I go? I mean, I visited a lot of different places. Oh yeah, Charlottenburg, that's like the posh area, right? And I think I like German day-to-day culture more than American day-to-day culture. Yeah, Seattle's definitely got that vibe now. I mean, that's the downside of living in Cap Hill or or Queen Anne, I guess. You're close to what's where all the the I don't know what neighborhood it is, but all the like where the Google headquarters is, that area. All the fucking techies there. Tech culture is super cursed. No, I think I've been to every single Western European country. And then I haven't been to Norway, Sweden, or Finland yet, but I've been to Denmark and Iceland. Um, I need to visit the Slav countries still though. Oh no, I haven't been to Luxembourg. I haven't been to Austria. Yeah. Yeah, at some point I will go. Polish is a crazy ass language though, man. Well, everything is cheap for me I compared to Los Angeles, dude. I felt like Berlin was super cheap. And then like my Berliner friends were like, "What? You're paying you think €8 for Duna is cheap? €8 is so expensive, man. It used to be €3." Like, and I'm like, "What?" It's like I can't get a meal West LA for less than $16. Yeah, sure. I know. Yeah, I'll go to Stockholm at some point. I'm gonna go to the home of fucking what's that rapper's name? What's the most famous Somali rapper from Sweden? What's his name again? No, not Sab. What? No, I don't know who that is. The guy who legit killed the other guy. Uh, Yasin, dude. Yasin. Yeah, yeah, Yasin. He was beefing with the white boy. I'm sure he did that shit, but yeah. Oh, Young Lean. Rest in peace, Young Lean, dude. No, wait, is Young Lean dead? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he died. No, no, he's alive. Who's the one who's dead? Lil Xan. Lil Xan is dead. I don't know why I get Lil Xan and no, not Lil Xan. Lil Xan's alive too. Who's the fucking one who's dead then? No, they're both alive. I'm thinking about someone else. One of those Gen Z rappers. Oh no, Young Lean is dead, right? No, Lil Peep. I'm talking about Lil Peep, dude. But he's American. He's American. Never mind. No, no, I'm misremembering. X did an overdose. X got shot. Yeah, dude, rip X though. I mean, yeah, people are saying that he wanted to get shot. Wow, I really thought. Okay, yeah, I thought Young Lean was dead. My bad. Yeah, true that. He's taking the Chance the Rapper route, dude. Chance the Rapper career trajectory. Dude, is this Future album any good? This new Future album, Mixtape Pluto. What are you like, 20 years old? Dude, I mean, I love Cardi, but like I've been hearing Fiend everywhere, man. Still, I'm sick of that song. Dude, it's funny though. I went to this. So yeah, if you guys listen to Yasin, a Swedish rapper, I met a bunch of Swedes at this like super low key show that my friend was actually playing at in Hollywood like last year. And like Spotify said Yasin was was gonna be there, and he was like playing that, which didn't make any sense to me because I'm like, isn't he a lot more famous than this? So I thought it was a mistake, and it was a mistake. It was this other like unknown LA rapper who also went by Yasin. But yeah, there's like maybe like 20 Swedes showed up too because they thought it was him. A big disappointment. I'm gonna call it. I gotta get off the computer. Later, guys. Good luck.